You don't find your purpose asking that question. You find it doing stuff. You find it coming to the podcast, picking up cables behind the scenes. No one knows you. Your purpose pops up. Your purpose maybe is, what I want to do is run an events business, because I've been in spaces where there's friction and there's motion. So I think for me, that then becomes very important, because that's where I found the solitudeness and the resoluteness to develop me. So at some points, my measurement of success and achievement has moved a lot, where it was in things and awards and being number one and being in all these limited things. I mean, infinite things, finite things that have got limitations, to now to be in a place where, my biggest success is being at peace and being happier and be learning, understand, and also then being open enough to saying that I could learn from anywhere, anytime, and be freeing myself from materialism, in the sense that even if I lived anywhere, why? Because I've built it, I've lost it, I've built it. I know what it is to not have, I know what it is to have, and I know what it is to be content in between. So when I have, I'm not overconsumed in the having, that it defines my character and who I am. Those, I think, are just things that become tools that we're able to express ourselves through. So instead of spending time glorifying the tool, which is the business, spend the time developing the jockey, which is you, the practitioner. And when you do that, it doesn't matter what business you are in. So sometimes when we say, I want to find my purpose, what we're indirectly saying to ourselves is, I want to know what business to start. But we're focusing on the wrong thing. Focus on the activity, the purpose will come. The direction will then be clear, and your dreams will be very clear.
Sure. You've inspired me through everything that you've just said. And I want to find out from you, like, you've achieved all these things. You've done all these things. You've explained where you started, how you've overcome, and how that's led to this abundance that you are now experiencing. What's next beyond that?
No, man, I'll tell you. Our focus is really, through the work that we do through T, Township Entrepreneur. Maybe let me just give a quick background on that. Township Entrepreneurs Alliance initiative was started 10 years ago with the sole aim of creating a space where township entrepreneurs then could meet once a month. Our goal then was just to have 10 entrepreneurs in a room, 100, 10 years ago, to say we want to learn, we want to know each other. And that has grown over the years. We then now have been able to create a nationwide footprint initiative that has directly impacted over 80,000 township entrepreneurs, as you said. But we cover all major townships. The work that we do is driven by passion before profit, because it was funded by my business and there was no commercial value when we started whatever it is that we start. But it was starting it with the discipline that said we want to do beautiful things. We want an entrepreneur, an individual who lives in the same community, attending something to happen in their community, to get shocked when they're there. Why? Because we need to peel off the layers in their brain. Why? Because if you are learning from the same place where you are experiencing the pain, the hunger, the distress of your dreams not moving, then what needs to change for your mind to open up is how the space looks. So that the space, when it changes how the space looks, it opens up your brain to what are the opportunities. When you now are opened up to what the opportunities, now you actually get to learn from that particular space. And for me, it was to then say, when we do stuff in the township, we'll do stuff that is dignified, stuff that is high value. Why? Because the township economy is not informal. It's actually the most formal economy that you'll ever come across. So in actual fact, what I always say to big business needs to formalize themselves on how the township economy actually operates. So instead of driving us to formalization, you might even find that we have zero interest in formalizing, because we are making more than enough. Because of the fact that your systems have excluded us for so long, some of us have done so well where we are operating in the absence of that support systems at the end of the day. So the big thing then for me is, because we're doing this work, man, our passion is we've reached 80,000 township entrepreneurs.